my name is Laura Guthrie and I'm the on-site trainer with Golden Quest. Today I have with me Sonny, yes, tattoo LF2. Sonny is a 14-week-old Comfort Retriever here from Golden Quest. He's been in training for 5 days. Now with Mr. Sonny, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. He needs to be hungry in order to really want his kibble as a treat. So I'm feeding him his meal, which is why he's a little bit over exuberant right now. One of his issues he has is jumping. He knows he's still a puppy. And in the past, people have pet him for jumping. So what I'm doing is ignoring him and then rewarding him when he just offers a sit or a stand at my feet. Sonny. Yes. So we've been working on his name, learning what his name is. He was used to being called Fergus, so we're changing his name to Sonny. So he's getting really good with that. Right now what I did is I went ahead and pre-portioned his breakfast out, and we're using that as his training. Good boy. Yes, well done. Woo! Sonny. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good sit. Touch. Yes. Good boy. Well done. Good. Down. Yes. Good boy. Stand. Yes. Oh, you would like to sit? You stand? Good boy. So with him, like you can see, his stand sometimes he like hunkers his butt because he thinks I'm going to ask him to sit, and he's not quite sure because right now he's heavily relying on my luring. I've been taking it away slowly. He's having a hard time with that, like I said, because otherwise he's not super interested. So I have to make him wait out his meal and use it for training, because otherwise he's not super interested in food unless he's ready for a meal. Yes, good boy. So like you saw right there, as soon as his paws touched the ground or his paws removed from me, I said yes, and he's getting rewarded for that. Good. Good. It's just going to take some further reward history and association with him in terms of him understanding that being on the ground is where you get love and attention and not jumping up. Because you're going to get bigger, and jumping up is not going to be so nice, especially when you're muddy from being outside and being a boy and being playful, right? Yeah. Good boy. So right now he's definitely one of those Velcro boys where he's going to be under your feet a little bit, and sometimes in the way makes you trip up a little bit, but like you see me doing here, he's still jumping, so I'm continuing to ignore him. And then when he gets off, yes. Good. Yes. When it comes to ignoring him, I mean everything, including eye contact. So don't even give him eye contact. So I'm looking away from him. Good boy. Place. Good. Good. So right now we're building up reward history with the place. I'm letting the place bed give him the reward by putting it directly on there and not having him eat it out of my hand. That way he learns the place bed brings the value just like my hands do. Yeah. We're a goober. We're a goober do. Good boy. Free. Good. Now right now, when it comes to his release cue, the word free, I'm using it, but he still hasn't, it still hasn't clicked with him yet, but I'm still going to use it because eventually it will. He's going to be able to bridge the gap and say, oh, free means I can get up now. So I'm introducing it already just to kind of have it planted. And also, with you guys, I would like you guys to use it too, because it gets you in the mindset of using the words and using the terminology. That way when he does understand it, it's going to come naturally to you, because it takes a while when you're not used to adding a release cue. Yes, good boy. So I don't know if you noticed, he was running around my feet. I saw him glance up at me once, I think, out of my peripheral. What he was doing was he realized he wasn't supposed to jump. Now he is. He realized he wasn't supposed to jump, and he was trying to get my attention otherwise. Yes. Yes. Well done. that, implementing the free right away, and then when we start introducing his stays, or attempting to introduce his stays, we can start introducing the free even more so, and he'll start getting the difference once we start asking him to stay in the position we need him to. Good boy. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good. Touch. Yes. And because I asked him to go directly into another command, in this case touch, I didn't ask him to free, I just asked him to go straight into the new command. So that counts as well. But if you're not going to ask him to go to a new command, then ask him to be free first, or let him know he's free. Good boy. Hey. Great. Good job. Good. Yeah. So this is kind of where we're at with the crate when it comes to me opening it. He's very aware that the crate typically means bedtime, and that's not exactly fun for him because, like you see, he's very social and very interactive. So the idea of having to go and like, yay, good job, buddy, wow, wow, oh wow. That was a failure on my part. I'm out of treats, so I couldn't reward him for going in. So like you just saw, he takes his time going in. So I'm not going to push him to go in. At night, I do help him get in the crate, but during training, I'm trying to encourage him to go in by himself. So I'm not shoving him in and closing the door because I want him to get comfortable with performing the action by himself. And I want the crate to be a nice place for him. And you guys will better be able to keep this up at home because you can leave the crate open when he's, you know, wandering around the house and you guys are just kind of sitting there watching him. You can leave the crate open and let him have his meals in there. Good boy, you found it. Well done. Yes. Letting him eat his meals in there, putting special toys in there that he only gets when it's time to go in the crate. Yeah, well done. Well done, bud. Good. He's doing fairly well. I mean, besides his jumping, which he's starting to get, but it's a struggle sometimes. I'm really happy with how quickly he's been picking up stuff. Okay, so the next thing we've been working on is heeling. Now with this, I don't introduce the leash the first week. I don't know if you've seen some of the other videos, but I'll re-explain it here. The reason I don't introduce the leash the very first week anymore is because I want to teach the puppy to go in that position on his own accord. I want him to be comfortable going there, and I want him to seek it out. And the best way to do that is instead of tying him to a leash that makes him be connected to me, which can do one of three things really. It can either, one, bring out his opposition reflex and he'll say, nope, I don't want to do anything. Two, it can freak him out. Some dogs, for puppies specifically, for some reason think the leash is a snake and have to fight it or whatever and freak out. Or three, probably in his case, because we haven't introduced leash yet, is that he might think it's a toy and try to chew it and be crazy. All of those are potentially fixable issues. However, Sonny, come. Yes, well done, buddy. That's a good job. Woo, that's a good job, bud. So what we've been doing is just building that up by I'm literally going to walk in a circle, look like a crazy person. You know, it's fine. And then whenever he gets in the right position, which would be on my left side, I'm going to just reward him and say yes, which is my marker cue to let him know that he's doing something correct and that I like that. Yes. Yes. So like he's already comfortable doing that. Yes. Yes. So if he gets ahead of me, I'm not going to reward him obviously. If he gets behind me or if he tries to trip me, I'm going to ignore him and keep walking. Yes. Yes. Do you see how quickly he's running back to my side now? Yes. It's because he's already building up the word history and he knows, whoosh, yes, good boy, that this side brings treats. Yes. Good boy. Free. So same thing when I'm asking him to do that healing exercise. I'm going to still tell him free because I want to know exercise is over, you release, you're finished. Go ahead and go about and do what you want. So that's something we are doing with his healing. That's how it goes in the training session. This upcoming week, we're going to introduce a leash, see how that goes. Like you see, his reward history is pretty strong with the healing. He really likes being on that side anyway. So I think we might do pretty well. I think we might. I do. So, I mean, he's doing really well. I'm really proud of him. He gets a little crazy sometimes, which is really cute. He likes playing with my dogs. And he gets his butt all excited, scoots it in, and starts running around all like a crazy boy. Because he's a baby. Because he's a baby. Okay, so in terms of potty training, he has had, let's see, one indoor accident and one crate accident. So with that inside accident, it was really rainy outside, and so we had a little bit longer training session than normal, and then I let him play with my dogs inside. And he needed to be let out, so human error, I should have let him out. He had a little piddle accident, just some pee-pee, and that's common after play. I usually recommend that you take them out after they've had a good play session, whether it's with people or with animals. That way they can release their bowels and feel happy again. Let's see, crate accident. That was when a kennel assistant actually put them up a little bit earlier than I wanted them to. So he ended up having crate accident because it wasn't. Are you gonna get silly? Are you gonna get silly? Maybe. She put up a little bit earlier than we typically like them to be put up. So he had about 2 hours less of potty opportunity. So that was discussed, and that's not a problem anymore. No, it's not. No, it's not. But other than that, he's doing pretty well. He is pretty good about showing when he does need to go. He starts sniffing around pretty excessively. And he does cute stuff like that. Well, I call it checking in. It's where he kind of goes off and is silly for a second, and then he comes running back. Hi, how's it doing? So I always reward him for that, whether it's being goofy like I just was or giving him actual food, to teach him that we really like them checking in. That's a great thing to do. You don't fight? Okay. All in all, he's doing really well. I'm excited to see how next week is going to go with him. But yeah, so we'll see you later. Okay. Oh, wait, before I said see you later. Oh, okay. Crate training. He whines slightly. That's usually right after you put him in. But once I cover the crate and I turn on the instrumental music for nighttime and the lights go off and I leave, I listen to him for outside the annex and I don't hear anything. He's quieted down. Even when I come in the morning, he's pretty quiet. I can hear him rustling, but he's not barking or whining or anything, which is awesome. So that is it. That is all updates I have for you. I think somebody wants to go outside and play. Yeah, let's go play outside. Let's go play outside. Yeah.